can call panel, but I love to say Adda, and where we want to learn from Bindu to Shindu, Bindu Teke Shindu, which is basically Bindu is the individual who we are, which is the first panel, first conversation which we are going to have about how individual attention or coaching can really help. We are all going through this immense disruption which is happening, which has been happening, but I think lately it is just we don't know what's going to change. So that is what we are focusing on. The first one will focus on individual, which is that Hindu. Then we will move to team and organization, like how from individual we move to how we are impacting the larger team and the organization. And then in the third phase, we are actually invited people who are impacting the community.
This is a panel for individual coaching, as Shruti mentioned, from Bindu to Shindu. So this is the Bindu. Individual 8 billion is the scope that we can coach. So Shruti, you are already in the journey of PCC certification. Alright. So with this, can you tell us, like when you were experiencing individual coaching for yourself, what is that one transformative moment that you had? I had done a women leadership program in New York. I was working in InfoSales and they sponsored a program. It was a women leadership cohort. And it was a stage where I was also in a personal transformation in my personal life. And there was a coach who was assigned to me. She had a very global perspective on things. So number one, that helped me. She made me draw where am I. So a boat A, where am I, which is the boat B I wish to land to. And then if this is the boat I wish to land to, okay, this is the next cruise I wish to go, how can I operate right now from that boat B? So even at work, at personal life, that was very, very powerful for me. That I don't wait to operate when I move to that space. I operate from that space right now. Secondly, the amount of space, there were sessions where she didn't speak only. One or two questions, space was fully mine. At times I wondered, what brilliant work has she done on her own? Like her presence itself was so powerful that so much came out from me. And I was signed up only for 3 sessions. She said, if you wish, I'll give you 2 more because I really feel, because my coaching sessions were 4:30 in the morning, US time zones. I banked on everything and she said, I'm willing to give you 2 more. And I said, okay, Manishri, whatever I can do for you, but I promise to pay it forward. And that began my coaching journey. But some small insight, the power of presence, giving me my space, and I really required it at that time of my career. So that was definitely very transformative. She mentioned like transformative coaching experience has made this, giving her own space and presence. So with this, let us move to the next panelist today for the conversation, Jagadish, Dr. Jagadish. What's one transformation story you have seen where personalized support in individual coaching, personalized support has made a difference?
It was about a person who's working in a Indian conglomerate, senior management I can say, because he is into the company for about 15 years. IIT Delhi, mechanical engineer, IIM Lucknow, MBA. And also because of his work and other work for a management group. He's the right person when he came, but when we spoke, he was basically, let me tell you, he was heading the solar panel business of that company. I cannot name the company, but it's a well-known company, and which is number 3 in the market, which is competing very heavily with Tata Power and others. And all the time he was having continuous anxiety that whether their organization will continue the solar panel. So this is the age of disruption. In one hand, they are very big name in traditional motor vehicle business as well as electronic vehicle business, and there are other areas of renewable energy. So he was continuously thinking whether he is taking the best course of action for himself. And also he was based out of Mumbai, and even now based out of Mumbai. And his boss, who is working out of Pune, asking from him, come to Pune, and so that he was feeling that they might give a lot of extra work which is not aligned with his PNL, right? So, and every time he was thinking that, he was personally going to second marriage and other stuff. If I lose the job, I have to leave Mumbai and so on and so forth. So continuously he was working out of fear, and he was right thinking that whether I am taking the right step or not. So when he came to me, he was an anxious person, operating out of fear all the time, right? And he was very talented person as his academics and earlier career record says. So we did a lot of reflection, right? You are working, you are thinking, thought process, everything is in a anxiety and the fear. So we took few steps back, right? Reflected on it, and like we have other stations, exactly look for the state where he wants to be, right? And then few things which help him understand himself better is that assumptions behind his fear or whatever he's thinking, what is the assumption, right? Being a smart person, he could figure out that he's making a lot of assumptions which are not facts. And then we spoke about, he was all the time thinking, is it the right decision, is it the best, right or wrong? That was the problem. So we could find out that there is no right or wrong. Is it effective or ineffective towards your journey? So these are the few things change his thought process, and now the relationship is very much better. He's no more working out of the fear and anxiety. He's working on a level where the self-trust is very high, confidence is very high, and he has a clarity exactly what he wants to achieve. So I think that's one transformative recent story that I can